Welcome to Paradise Stream Family Campground, located in Louisville, Pennsylvania. You're going to come down a gravel road for about a half mile until you come into the wonderful campground. So I'm going to show you all the things the campground has to offer, and then we're going to take a tour so you can see where your site will be. They have one of the best camp stores I've ever been into. They have one side full of clothes and just fun things to take home, and one side full of toys and all the camp necessities. They do have a really nice gem mining station, and my kids absolutely love doing this. You go and pick your bag and you can mine for gems right next to the store. So let's start with the game room. We were right next to the game room when we've been staying for the past few years, and my kids come over here all the time. They have a new card system now where you can keep putting money onto your own card and then keep adding points to that, and you can use it for all the games and the claw machines. So the first thing we did Friday was the foam machine. They had this running for an hour, hour and a half. The kids were playing in it forever. They'd leave, they went back and played some more, and it was a lot of fun. Then after the foam party, we went up and did ceramics. So we were able to go in the shed and we picked out whatever ceramic piece we would like to paint. The prices were super reasonable. And then we sat down and painted, and then it was sprayed with clear spray when you were done. Later in the afternoon, they had King's Bakery stop by and bring freshly baked goods right in front of the store. So of course we had to pick up some cookies and whoopie pies.
Oh, I don't care.
So while we were right by the store, I figured we'd do a walkthrough. So here's the one side. They have a bunch of shirts, hoodies, mugs, things that the kids might want to play with at the campground, towels, name it, you name it, they have it. Hats, flip-flops. A lot of fun shopping in here.
I don't care, you can talk.
Hello.
They do have the golf clubs in here for mini golf. So you come in when you want to play mini golf, and they have the clubs inside and the golf balls inside. And then I have one of these mugs myself. It's my favorite mug. So then you come to the other side of the store, and this is where you're going to find all your food treats, your sweet treats, all the little trinkets that the kids like to have, your drinks, your waters. They have ice cream, iced coffees, slushies, and then they have your camping needs back here in the back.
And what do you want, Kevin? We'll have to take it easy out here. Come on. We have to, well, leave. Sorry. Not here. What did you want, Kevin? You want a slushie?
They had a really fun tractor ride this weekend for Water Wars weekend. So the kids were on the tractor and they had big buckets of water and they were spraying all the campers as they went by. But then the campers were also out throwing buckets of water and spraying people with their hoses, and it was so much fun. Right behind our site was the creek, and the kids spent a lot of time in here. There's a nice deep watering hole right where we were, so they were swimming, and then we went floating down the creek in their tubes. We also spent so much time at the splash pad and pool. So they have a little splash pad for kids, they have a pool with a volleyball net, and then they have a bigger pool that the kids can swim in. They also have a really nice Paradise Puppy Park for the dogs to come and run in. So Paradise Stream might have one of my favorite mini golf courses. It's a really nice course, really spread out, and the kids have a blast on it too. They do also have this little escape room. We have never done it, but it's really cool to have that option. And then they really have a really nice pedal kart course. It's flat and it has twists and turns, and it's easy for the kids to get around on. So this is the Oasis. This is part of the campground where they have the DJ and they have a lot of activities that start here. And then there's a little place where you can get wine, you can get alcoholic slushy drinks, and really good food. There's also a lake on the property. So you have pool, you have creek, and you have lake. And then all around the campground are these trails for the golf carts. You can go around on them, but they are everywhere. They go up in the woods, all around the back side of the campground. They're really nice to have, especially if you want to hike or run, or if you do have a golf cart that you brought that you own, you can go use these trails as well. My kids like to come to this spot and fish. There's a couple seats if you want to take a seat, and then you have the huge lake to fish in. They also have a pedal boat and kayak or canoe rentals on the other side of the lake. So let's take a quick look at the bathroom. So you come in, there's plenty of toilets, and there are 3 shower stalls. And these bathrooms are actually very clean. There was a DJ playing every night we were there. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, he had the lights going, and everybody was coming to listen to music. it is time to take our ride all around the campground. So if you are looking for a specific site, this is now your time to join in. Or if you just want to see what the campground looks like and just take a ride with me and my friend as we go around and show you. All of these sites here are right across from the store. They are creek front sites. There is no sewage here, but you do have water and electric. And these sites are on the grass, so there are no gravel pads for these, but they are right on the creek and you have easy creek access. And you're also right next to the pedal carts. So as you come past the store and make a right to go up the hill, you're gonna have bathrooms right there, and then you're gonna have the splash pad and the pools right next to the store. So everything's kind of in this central location. It's really nice.
Those boys think they sunscreen each other up.
So behind the pool is the Oasis. That's the meeting spot for a lot of activities. And then there is the golf course right here. Again, the Oasis has the little restaurant and also wine and some alcoholic slushies, which are delicious. So as you come up past the pool and the Oasis, you're gonna go up the mountain a little bit. You'll pass the premium sites on your right, which I'll show in a little bit, and then you start to head up the mountain. And there are a mix of seasonal sites and transient sites up the hill here. So as we come up to the top, there is another rec hall up here where they have the bingo, ceramics, and just a lot of other activities. And then there are some more sites. And then a really nice playground that my kids love. It has a little zip line, so we like to come up here and play sometimes.
Aunt Bee's cottage. Right. Use it.
So again, here's that fun playground with the zip line. It is definitely something that my kids like to drive up the mountain to come play on. So we're gonna start to head back down the hill, and these are some of my favorite sites with the best view. We're gonna pull into one of them so you can see what I'm talking about, but I absolutely love these sites.
These sites would be pretty in the fall too. Edit all these together.
So I wanna pull in here and we're gonna show you just the view from these sites. It overlooks the lake, which is just stunning. I really wanna come back sometime in the fall to see what it looks like with all the leaves changing colors, but it's just so beautiful, so peaceful. All right, so now we're kind of back behind the Oasis again. This is the premium sites, as they say on the website. There are a couple cabins here. And then these sites are laid out actually on like artificial turf. And there is a really, really nice playground in this area as well, as long as a little exercise station and the dog park.
Yeah, that was a good one.
These sites are also directly behind the mini golf course. So here's just another view of that course. Again, one of my favorites at a campground. They also do have a new pickleball court and basketball court in one. So this is a nice feature. And then there is a gaga ball pit, of course, which is something my kids love to come play at every campground we go to. All right, this is usually the side my family camps in. All of these right here are all along the creek. So again, you have really good creek access. These on the bottom here are just electric and water. There is no sewage. And this section up here they're all pull-through sites. Really, really nice. Good spacious sites. And really close to another nice playground. So those sites I just showed are full hookup creek sites. There's only a few of them. So if you'd like to be on the creek and want full hookup, make sure you grab those. It's right across from the laundry and the bathrooms. And again, these right here next to the game room are all full hookup creek sites. They're really nice.
Sure. Yeah. This one, that one, and then the cabins back there. Sure.
This is the playground my kids are on the most. They absolutely love it. Again, so much space out here. So many playgrounds. So many things to do. We just love this campground so much.
Going down Deer Creek. My butt weighted down. I'm gonna hit a rock. Sure. Wherever you want to go. Yep. I did. I didn't. I went out on the road.
So again, right here, this section is a bunch of pull-through sites. I believe they all start with the letter M if you're looking at the map. And then these sites back up to the lake. So these are really nice. It has a little bit of space behind your camper if you wanted to play or to have yard activities. And we're just gonna come up here to look at these sites really quickly. These all kind of just look towards the lake, and then we'll turn around and show you the rest.
Wherever you drive.
All right, so back to our pulls through section. Again, these are labeled with the letter M, I believe, in front of them on the map. They're really nice pull throughs. A lot of them are pretty level. And again, they're close to the lake, they're close to the playground. There's a bathroom and laundry room right next to them.
I guess it's the same as like a donut. I mean, it's all sugar.
You want up? You want up? Ozzy, you want up? Ozzy, you want up? Up? You want to come up?
No more. Okay. Yep.
Dig your nails in. Sorry.
Digging into you. give you all the kisses.
All right, so as we head up this hill, these are all seasonal campers. So you're not going to see any sites that you can have for the weekend or the week in this next few minutes of the video.
That's okay. We're already going up.
We're gonna go up.
Sure. Gotta show those seasonal sights.
Sure.
You want to be a seasonal.
So cool.
But you wouldn't know it because it's like all tucked into the hills. Oh yeah, look. They have a porch. Guess we gotta turn around. Yeah, so nobody's gonna see that. Somebody's gonna.
Thought that they were Sharon. Not that their last name was Sharon. It just occurred to me that their last name was Sharon. And then that guy said himself into Sharon. Is it like on a... It's on multiple things. It's on a star. That star said Sheriff Connie Jerry. Connie Jerry was his name. Sheriff, Connie, and Jerry. And it had an established date. I was like, they've been sheriff since 1998.
Wow. Yeah. Going on up. Going up to the lodge.
All right, we're heading back up the
Far
hill
away when you do it.
for some more sites.
No.
We have a mix of
It's
seasonal
really not.
sites and a mix of sites that you can
We've
get for the week or weekend again. So let's take a look.
There's someone in it yesterday? Really? Huh.
He's like, alright, these hills are just...
Yeah. Well, I just can't do it anymore.
You wanna get up? Alright. You wanna get up?
I don't know where that goes.
I think that only goes to the lost children.
Yes.
I do
The
suggest,
lost children.
if you don't have a friend that has a golf cart while you're camping here, that you do get one if you're not close to the central activities, especially if you're up on these higher mountain parts. You are a little bit further away from all the things, but a golf cart can get you pretty much everywhere in the campground within a few minutes. Definitely makes it a little bit more convenient.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah. Is that the lodge?
It is.
This is the lodge. We do have friends coming to stay in this, and it is actually absolutely beautiful inside, and it sleeps so many people. So if you're looking for a place to fit a lot of people, check out the lodge.
That's great. I love that. What time is it? Okay. At least all the kids are already in their bathing suits. Foam them up and stick them in the crate.
When we were at Cambridge, there was a little girl that was just broken out.
Oh, yeah, I should take that up with the campground owner.
She was like 5.
Like, but you're not wrong.
Not wrong, but
Shut up. We're almost done, Betty.
wanna do this?
Yep. Yep, and then that's it, right? Thank you again. Because these little cabin things.
So we're back down the mountain, and last but not least, we are going to check out the glamping sites. There are some really cool
It's really dark
places to camp here. If you don't have a camper and you don't want to stay in a cabin, there are really cool options in the back of the campground.
I just want to go look in all these to see.
So here's one of your options. It's like a train car. It's really cool. I wish I could look in. I'm sure it just has a bed and just your basic necessities. And then you keep coming, and there's some more back here.
Oh my goodness.
So everybody that is glamping back here do have their own bathroom, which is really nice. You don't have to walk really far to use the restroom. And then we're gonna come around this circle, and there are some little yurts along the creek.
That's so cool. So private. If you're staying in one of these, I'm sure you don't have too many things. And back we go. I guess that could be done, right?
Last but not least are our tent sites. This is an incredible area if you want to have your tent out and you want to be secluded away from everybody else in the campground. This is situated at the top of the mountain and up the hill from everything else, but you have so much space and so much privacy. I think this would be so nice also in the fall where it's a little bit cooler, so the full sun wouldn't be so hot. But I love this space for tent camping, especially if you come with a group of people. This is a really nice area. That concludes our tour of Paradise Stream Family Campground. I hope you guys come and check it out. It's our absolute favorite campground to come to, and happy camping.